Great to all. Today, just we will go through the NBA Tier 1 Engineering World versus new format released by the NBA recently by today. So we will see the comparisons what NBA made for to get accreditation in the Tier 1 Engineering. So NVIDIA criteria Tier 1 World versus proposed format. They are going to release this format in June 2024. So world format, we have 10 criterias as seen below. That is criteria 1, vision mission. Second, program curriculum teaching learning process. Third one, course outcome, program outcome. Fourth, student performance. Fifth, faculty information and contribution. Sixth, facilities and technical support. 7, continuous improvement. 8, first year academics. 9, student support systems. 10, governance, institutional support and financial resources. So 7 department criteria and 3 institute level criteria. Now they have revised to 8 department level criteria and 1 institute level criteria. So which will make more concentration towards the department. So instead of first 3 criteria, they clearly emphasize on outcome based education. That is criteria 1 deals with curriculum design. Second, teaching learning process. Third, assessment. So they have modified first 3 into like this. And fourth, they have given the same student performance. In fifth criteria, instead of faculty information and contribution, they have split it into 2 criteria: faculty information as a separate criteria and faculty contribution as single criteria. So physical facilities and technical support, continuous improvement remains same. So 7 criteria now increased to 8. So first year academics they brought into the within the 8 criteria, and they have merged the student governance support systems to the 9 criteria. So, and what are the main changes in the two formats? First, we will see the mark split up. So initially there is a difference in mark split up in each criteria. That is ranges from, you can see, 50 marks for vision mission, then program curriculum 100 marks, 175 program outcome, like that. They have uh, irregular mark systems was used to evaluate until now. Now they have revised to almost equalized mark system. That is, for curriculum design, they are giving 120 marks. Then teaching learning process, they are giving 120 marks. Outcome based assessment, they are giving 120, 360. So initially it was 175, 100 and 50. Now it is just equalized to 120 plus 120 plus 120. Then student performance remains 100 to 120. Faculty information and contribution to 200, they split into 200 plus 120. So 20 marks increased for that criteria. And facilities and technical supports, almost they have increased slightly, 100 plus 80. And final student support and governance, they have given 120 marks. So now the criteria, all the criteria, they have given equal weightages. So within 6 years, we will see whether it is possible or not. Okay. So major changes in the two formats. One is program outcome. So until now, almost all engineering branches, we are dealt with 12 POs. Now it is revised into 11 POs. So mostly that PO 7 until PO 5 and 6, that is a modern tool usage. PO 5, they slightly renamed as engineering tool usage. The seventh criteria, environment and sustainability, they merged, and remaining everything. This instead of 12, we are going to work with PO 11. So that should be some modification in assessment, in evaluation, everything. Only we want to go with 11 program outcomes. And the PSO initially they have specified we can minimum we can go with 2 and maximum 4. Now it is just changes with maximum of 3. So this is the major change that have implemented in proposed format. And next, for curriculum design, they have given 120 marks. This 1, 2, 3 almost more or less similar with the previous format. Just we will go through only the new format. So vision mission, they are going to give 35 marks. That is how we want to state the vision mission of the institute and the department, 5 marks. Then PEOs, program as objectives, 5 marks they are giving. Then process of defining how you are designing vision, mission, PEO, 10 marks. And then how you are disseminating the mission, vision and PEO, 5 marks. Then how you are mapped with PEOs with vision elements. This is 10 marks. So almost this remains constant as similar to old format. Then POs and PSOs, how you are defining, that is given 5 marks. That is, we want to give the list of PSOs up to 3. They are giving 5 marks. Then curriculum structure and features. So it's a tier 1. How you structuring your curriculum? They are giving 30 marks here. So state the process for developing and revising the curriculum program curriculum 10 mark. Then what is the curriculum structure? 10 marks. Then components in curriculum 5 marks. Then strategies or implement of educational objectives. So this things we deals with 30 marks. This almost with old format. We are going to same here also. Then we want to connect your courses and POs and PSOs. 15 marks. Then course outcomes and course articulation matrix, they are giving 30 marks. And then course outcomes semester wise for each courses, how you are mapped 15 marks. Then we want to show the course articulation matrix with respect to PO 15 marks. And then program articular matrix 5 marks. So almost we have one it is all the things are available in the old format. There is not much deviation. Slight things are added in teaching learning process. So first they have given 20 marks for process followed to ensure quality of teaching learning, and more emphasis is given for project based learning. So initially in terms of outcome based education, in this revised format, maximum places they have emphasized project based learning. You can see 25 marks given to quality of student capstone project. And then in terms of teaching learning, student internship and industrial training, they have given 10 marks. Seminars and mini and micro projects, they are given 10 marks. So these are all some new classic already available, but there is no marks in previous criteria. Now you can see 10 marks they have given for seminar and mini and micro level projects. In terms of course wise we want to give, and then case studies and real life examples, how many case studies they have solved and how many real life industrial examples, industrial studies they have solved, they have given 10 marks. Then and another one thing is they try to encourage online platforms like MOOCs, Swayam, NPTEL. The students, if they passed in that certification, 10 marks they have given for this new format. Similarly, strategies for solving complex engineering problems incorporating sustainability goals. So mostly sustainability words repeated in few of the criteria. They have given 20 marks. The initiatives for enhancing industry institute interaction 15 marks. So almost in second criteria in terms of teaching learning, you can see mostly projects. They have given emphasis to projects based learning. And in terms of assessment, it remains constant almost with respect to old format. There is not much of deviations. Attainment of course outcome 25 marks. That is how you are assessing what the tools used and how you are gathering information for course outcome. Then how you are recording 20 marks. Then attainment of program outcome and program specific outcome 25 marks. So we want to describe how you are measuring, and then we want to results 20 marks. Then evaluation of continuous assessment, the unit test midterm, how you are conducting for uniform in terms of continuous assessment test, then assignment, then what are the mini projects and everything. Their evaluation, we want to give 10 marks. Then you can see end semester examination question paper, they are giving 10 marks weightage. And similar to that, now they are incorporated evaluation of labs and workshop 10 marks. Similar to continuous assessment and semester end examinations, 10 marks is given for assessment here. So then industrial training, internship and everything, they are giving for 10 marks. So assessment not only deals with only particular courses, it deals with all labs and workshops and industrial training, internship. Everything should be assessed, and they are giving 20 marks for this criteria. Uh, uh, 3. So you can see criteria evaluation of projects, rubrics, and everything. This remains constant with respect to old format. Only few things, laboratories and workshop, they are going to, we will need to evaluate extra, as well as industrial training and internship we want to consider. And then you can see one thing, evidence of addressing sustainability development goals. So we want to give the details student work carried out to meet SDG through projects or portfolios. So one new point is added for 10 marks. So these are 120 marks. So criteria 1, criteria 2, criteria 3 almost remains constant, but they have clearly specified outcome based. You want to emphasis on first design 120 marks evenly, then teaching learning process 120 and assessment 120. So clear cut, they have given three criteria: 120, 120, 120. And then student performance, here 120 marks, it is almost marks remains constant, but one important thing they have incorporated is multiple entry and exit. So in the tabular column, you can see a student as per NEP, they can entry and exit at several stages. So they have clear cut incorporated this multiple entry and exit options in all the tabular columns. So this almost performance student performance evolution remains constant. Slight modifications are there. Enrollment at first year level 20 marks, then success rate of the students in simulated period program, this is also same with respect to all 15 marks. Then academic performance in the third year of students, now they have incorporated second year, third year and final year. Initially it was with second year and final year, now they are seeing each and every year what is the third year 10 marks, second year 10 marks, and first year of the performance 10 marks. Initially there is a separate criteria at the institute level first year, now it is merged with department level. So department level students, we want to assess for first year, second year, and third year, and final year. So equally, they are giving emphasis for all the years for engineering branches. The placement, higher studies, internship, entrepreneurship, there is no deviation. So total number of students admitted with respect to what is the placement plus higher studies plus internship, they are giving 30 marks. Then professional activities, that is remains same with respect to old one, like how many chapters, clubs and professional engineering events organized at department level, then student participation, then publication of journals and magazines, department newsletters. So there is no much changes, and student publications. So almost here the professional activities remains constant. Only thing is they have incorporated first year from the criteria 8 to this criteria 4. So another next criteria is criteria 5, faculty information. Now this is split into two, almost remains constant, but with slight changes. So first you can see SFR 30 marks they are given. Initially it was 25. Now the mark is 30, and here a major change they have made is in department wise. Initially, if they are coming for computer science, they will see only the faculty with respect to computer science. Now they have given a cluster, one four cluster they are giving. Computer science means computer science AA, AADS, CST, whatever departments they are giving, they are making it a computer science. While evaluating, you want to give all faculties available with all the programs. So if a faculty is available in IT, they cannot be transferred at the time of this NBA. So they will clearly check like that. Mechanical means mechanical, automobile, mechatronics, and everything. It will be in the same cluster. So we want to submit all the faculty the time of evaluation. So they will check whether for the past 3 years, whether that particular faculty worked with this department or transferred only for NBA. So one exact move made by NBA to check whether the faculty is available for the past 3 years with the department or purposefully they are shown for this NBA. So, and marks also, they are clearly specified. SFR is maintained 1 is to 15, 30 marks they are giving. If they are maintaining 20, you will get around 21 marks or 20 marks. If it is 25, 0 marks. So 25 marks is increased to 30 marks. Similarly, for faculty qualification, more emphasis given for your PhD degree. If faculty with PhD, it factor is 10. If faculty with ME, the factor is 4. It is slightly increased. So if more number of PhDs available in as a faculty, you can get good marks. Then cadre proportion, they derived cadre proportion 1 to 6. That is, one professor, two associate professor, 6 assistant professor is mandatory for any courses. That's purely that derived based on 1 is to 20 ratio. But if it is less than that, suitably the marks will be reduced. So at least 3 PhDs should be available at the department to get good marks. And then 1 is to 15 means either you can increase in terms of cadre, higher cadre ratio will get good marks. Then similarly, they have added professor of practice here. So recently ACT introduced one concept called professor of practice. So they have given 10 marks initially to visiting and adjunct faculty. Now they have increased, extended to professor of practice. And the criteria is same, almost 50 hours per year. Either they can engage in teaching, learning, or projects, or labs, anything. So minimum 50 hours should be engaged for year, 3 marks. So 3 years cumulatively, 150 hours means you can get 10 marks here. And faculty retention, that is same. They are evaluating it for 10 marks. So similarly, next faculty contribution. So now the criteria is split into two. Initially faculty information only. Next is faculty contribution. Professional development activities, 60 marks they are evaluating. So first is membership in professional committees at national international level, 5 marks. With respect to faculty, how many faculties in professional committees like student bodies or societies, national international levels. Then faculty participation in STTP and FTP. This is almost same with respect to previous one. They have given the same marks with respect to 10. Maximum 5 days FTP they are considering. And now they have inculcated one new thing, that is faculty contribution in development of Swayam, MOOCs and other e-content. So how many faculties involved in development of NPTEL courses Swayam, like that, newly added 10 marks. Then new thing they have added is faculty certification. Apart from FTP, STTP, government certifications like MOOCs, Swayam or NPTEL, so they are giving 10 marks. So now they are forcing or indirectly faculty to undergo training with respect to MOOCs train certification or Swayam or NPTEL per year. Based upon that, they are going to give 10 marks. This is new here. And then previously organized by the department is missed now. Now they have added one thing, FTP and STTP organized by the department. So last 3 years, how many FDP and STTP organized by the department? So they are giving 5 marks here. And then faculty support in student innovative projects. So now you can see 10 marks is given to how many faculties they are acting as a mentor or facilitator in student innovative projects in various events like hackathons, codathon, ideathon, open research, like that. So apart from regular projects, innovative projects, how much the department is faculty is involved. So they are checking that and they are giving 10 marks. This is new here. The last 3 points, that is 10 plus 10 plus 5, 25 marks. They are for this criteria is almost newly added with slight modification. Then faculty internship training collaboration with industry, almost constant. How many faculties are interacted with industry institute? Then second 60 marks for the sixth criteria, fully R&D activities. Almost here they have clearly mentioned 50 marks for academic research outcome. That is initially previous thing they have considered all the journals publications, now clearly mentioned like Scopus and Web of Science as like NIRF. That is they won't consider other journals or journals not indexed by papers not indexed by Scopus, Web of Science, they won't consider. And also clearly mentioned the faculty affiliation should be within the department, then only they will consider that. And second important thing, development activities. So 10 marks is given for IPR as like NIRF. They have given IPR granted and published applied, like that. Their development activities they are giving 10 marks here. And then sponsored research 15 marks. In this criteria they have slightly modified. So initially it was evaluated for 50 lakhs. Now the cumulative of 3 years they have reduced to 20 lakhs. So it is almost for tier 1 colleges it is encouraging. But the thing is, they have clearly mentioned PI, co-PI, and split up. And what is the amount they have earned for that particular year? These are some of the points to be considered. So the marks will be, the amount will be equally split for PAs and co-PAs. And whatever the amount they are getting for that particular year only they will consider. So, but maximum amount 50 lakhs is reduced to 20 lakhs. So it is almost easy for all the colleges to get funding, and then they can get 15 marks here. And consultative works, there is no change. Same 20 lakhs is target for 15 marks, cumulative of 3 years. So same versus old versus new, there is no change here. And another thing, they have added new, that is concept called institutional seed money. Apart from government funding, institutes should support faculties. They are giving 5 marks for that. So cumulative last 3 years for a department, if institute is supported greater than 8 lakhs, it will be considered for 5 marks. So it is a good thing provided by the NBA. So colleges need to support faculty through seed money, so which will be useful for R&D projects. So 5 marks they are giving clearly for seed money concept here. So this is for 60 marks here. And apart from that, continuous improvement, there is no much change here. Almost 80 marks. You can see what is the action taken here. Apart from that is COs, POs, and PSOs. Action taken based upon result of evaluation. Then action taken based on results of evaluation of PSOs and PSOs. Then academic audit, action taken thereof to the assessment. What is the audit and action taken? So everything, the feedback should be closed. Then what is the action taken? They are asking. So these are all same. There is no change with previous criteria. So improvements in SFR, faculty contribution and qualification, that remains constant, 15 marks. Then is assessment is based on improvement in qualification, SSR and publication. These are three of the criteria they are going to consider. There is no change. Then what is the improvement made in academic and research infrastructure? So this is 10 marks. So all these are all available in last old format with respect to new format. Then student support system and governance, there won't be any change. Same feedback analysis, 10 marks. Then that is feedback on teaching learning process and corrective measures taken, if any, 5 marks, and feedback on facilities, 5 marks. Then training and placement support, what is that facilities? These are all same, 15 marks here. Then what is the support provided to the student? Entrepreneurship, 10 marks here. Then what is the governance and transparency? How much money can each designated HOD principal can give, like that? That same thing, that is 25 marks. Then what is the strategic plan and effective implementation, 10 marks. Then governing body, administrative functions of various body service rules, they are giving 10 marks. Then transparency, I said same. So budget allocation, utilization for individual department wise as well as institute wise, there is a mark system. So then program specific budget allocation and utilization, there is no much deviation. This is all available with previous as well as this. So then library and utilization, there is a 10 marks. Then a quality of learning resources, there is no much change between the previous and new one. Internet facilities, 5 marks. Only one thing they have added, initiatives and implementation sustainable development goals. So here they have asked to implement that green energy, waste management, preserving water, net zero, quality education, and we want to provide on implementation. This is already available with slight modification. Then innovative education initiatives and implementation. So this is a slightly modified version. They are asking you to colleges concentrate on Indian knowledge system, that is contribution towards implementation of Indian languages, policies, and what is the action taken for slow learners. These are some of the slight modifications made in the new format. So then outreach activities, that is constant. So this is fine. Overall observations. Now this new format is somewhat realistic. So purely they are implementing OBE, that is design, learn, teaching, learning, assessment. So this is a primary criteria, 360 marks they are evaluating. That is 1/3 is for design and teaching, learning and assessment, 360 marks. Then second importance they are giving for students as well as faculty contribution. So almost 360 plus marks they are giving by students. So majority they focused on project-based learning and implementation of national education policy. Then faculty, two criteria they have given. Then they clearly they have given expertise, R&D outcomes. So then improvement and support system, mostly no change. So these are all same with respect to old and new one. So as far as myself is concerned, almost new format is somewhat easier to get 3 years, and we want to implement the concept given by the NBA. So this is about myself and my credentials, and thanks for watching. Thank you.